Hi guys, so let's start our journey. I have been walking, this is my third video and second video in the continuity of the previous video. I will try to be consistent enough. So right now I will tell you about whatever I have learned today, and that is the actually only way that I can help you to see how we should approach the things in our life. So I have been fortunate enough to go through the JavaScript. Yesterday I was going through and one thing that I came to know is about closures in JavaScript. So the closures are actually the way we write a program in JavaScript. Like if I write a closure function inside a function, then in other cases what happens is I can't call the nested function, the inner nested function through the outside world. I have to first call the internal, like I can call it if there is a nested function in other languages like Python. I can call it inside function only, but in JavaScript it is not the case. The case is we can call the function from outside as well, and that too has a very good advantage. Actually, if there is a function and I define some variables, and in the inner function I am trying to access the variables, then I can actually do the, like I can actually call the inner function, and that inner function has the access to those variables, so we can use it accordingly. So this is actually very useful concept in JavaScript. And one more thing, I was doing this lead code problem in this in the JavaScript also there are three things actually: let, const and where. Where is the concept that needs that, like if I would declare the global variables, it will be accessible to everywhere. But in case of let, it is only wherever you have defined, it is only accessible to that area. Like where would be applicable till the function isn't running, till the function is live. Where applicability is till the function runs, and let applicability is till the function gets till the block scope. Okay, so it didn't, for the let, it don't matter that if the function is alive or not, it will only be valid till the block is alive. And for the const, it is kind of let scope, but you can't define the new reference. You can only change the value, but you can't refine the new reference. That is the way. I think JavaScript is really good. There are actually multiple type of functions. One is normal function. Other one is arrow function. Arrow function is kind of treated like variables only. So this is the case. Okay. And yesterday I was also going through one of the lead code problems. The problem says to get the elements that have the occurrence more than 1/3 of the time. Means if the array size is 12, Then find the elements uh, that can have more repetitions more than n by 3. N by 3 means 12 by 3 equals to 4. More than 4 times the repeating elements we should get. The way to actually approach this problem is, first thing is, see, there would be maximum of 2 elements who we can we would be able to do this. Okay, so this is the way that actually works. So here actually the thing is they try to, actually we can do it in order of n square time, also order of n log n. How can we do it in order of n square? For each of the element we can iterate in the inner loop. We will check the frequency count, so that way we can get the elements that are occurring more than twice. And other approach you can think of is, we can solve the elements and then we will check in a single iteration that if the element is like if the element is going through the link or not, like if the element is repeating or not. This would be order of n log n for sorting plus order of n. And then third approach, it was actually the beautiful approach that they have used. It is like 2 variables, like 4 variables in total. It's called the something Murray voting algorithm. It actually says that even like here we would need only 2 iterations. In the first iteration, that would be order of n, we will find out the maximum elements. 2 elements we have to find. So let's say there is 4 variables h, 4 variables h, where 1, where to count 1 and count 2. So in the for the where 1, okay, actually where 1, each of them are reset by default in the beginning, like where 1 and where 2 are none, and count 1 and count 2 are 0. Okay, so So the way is, first we will find out the maximum number, like the elements, 2 elements that are repeating most of the time. This we will do with count 1. Murray voting algorithm I have heard earlier also. I have worked on this also actually. Murray voting, okay. So first we will find out the 2 major elements, okay. Then in the next loop, what we will do is, we will, for these 2 elements, we will find out the frequency. If the frequency they are repeating is more than n by 3 or not. That way, actually, if these 2 are majority elements, then this is the only possibility we can have, that if there is any element that is repeating more than n by 3 number of times, then it would be among these 2 elements or it would be none. So we are repeating it, we are checking if the repetition like how many times, if it is valid or not, then we will check after calculating that. If the repetitions is more than n by 3, then it's fine. Okay, so that's how it is. I think that's all for today. I will again reshare whatever I have learned today. Tomorrow I will reshare all of that. I think that's good actually. I will also work on these things. I will try to learn maximum so that I can put my maximum in the video. It should be at least 15 to 20 minutes. I will try that. Today it's not that much long, but I will make sure. Thank you.